Alright, let's turn that down a little bit there. Alright, testing. I think we're good. I'm just gonna do this over here real quick. Discord. Live. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Anyway, welcome into the stream. Gonna be doing a little bit of a change in things. So I'm live right now on Twitch for you guys watching this on YouTube, as this is where it takes place originally. I'll let things warm up here while I open this box of cupcakes, if you will. Hey, Autistic. How are you? I'm gonna go for a late night boom, if you will. I don't know which one to grab first. I guess this one. Fingers, icing everywhere. Okay. Anyway, this, I believe... I don't think this is under early access anymore, but... it is a bit of a fun game. I have played this a little bit before. I went and reset my progress, though, because it's been a while. Hello, Phoenix. Alright, let's get into the game. Gonna go to campaign. So, I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more casually. Close these. This game, by the way, looks really beautiful from what I remember. Anyway, just putting that to the side. Remember you. The name sounds familiar. You'll have to forgive me. I've been streaming for almost, well, come January, 8 years. So names come and go. But regardless, thank you for coming on back. Anyway, so walk home. Right. This game is a bit blocky, if you will. But very beautiful, honestly. Alright, so I don't think I can do anything. And look, a train car. I don't remember if I can... I don't think I can grab anything. Oh, okay. Minecraft, yeah. Alright, now let's let me grab things. Okay, so I'm gonna open up a gate there. And one Minecraft texture pack of this. It's not Minecraft. Alright, yeah, so it just wants us to move things. And as you guys can see, this can be a bit destructive. Wow, leave it to the one cube I toss out of nowhere to not destroy itself. Alright. So we got a present. Pick up tools. Ooh, fire extinguisher. Sure, that's going to be handy. What is this? Spray can and a sledgehammer. Alright. Replace the fuse to turn power on. I don't know if I can... I don't think I can get outside here. Oh, no. I can. Alright, well, we got a sledgehammer. Don't think I need to break too much here. There we go. Placing the fuse. Go inside and check messages. Oh, TV. And a computer. New message. All right. Tracy. Gas bills. Ugh. So something about gas mills. Drop in. And we're not making money. So we gotta be creative. Okay. Old building problem. I think from what I remember, this is just like get rid of the old building. Okay, cool. So we'll start this. Evertides Mall. Old building problems. Play mission. Alright. So what it wants us to do is destroy the house. And it is a sandbox game, so we can kind of do what we want in terms of destruction. So there's a few ways of doing this. And I don't know about you, but I've noticed that this house is made of wood. So catch it on fire, maybe? Or we just kind of just blow the whole thing. And these, if anybody's familiar with, these are explosives. And we got quite a few laying around. So I kind of want to see... Can we... Okay, we can't go into the mall over here. So there is a very small box that we're in, it looks like. I'm just going to explore a little here. Yeah. So it looks like we got access to these crates. Which it doesn't look like we can get into. Alright, what else do we have here? Yeah, I know we can throw the propane tanks. I'm just kind of seeing what other toys we have. I don't think we have much. And the water. Alright, I don't want to get in the water. That's going to be a mess. So we went and restarted the game, so we don't have much. So I'm going to start bringing these explosives over. And I don't feel like jumping over this fence. So bye-bye, fence. So just going to walk this over nicely. And just carefully get this inside the house and place them down in various spots. I mean, we could also just roll over the entire building with the excavator, but where's the fun in that? I want to blow stuff up. There we go. 100% professional placement. Does the Discord server still exist? My server does, yes. It's been there for 7 years. Or 6 years. I forget when I made the Discord server. It's really old. It's been the same one. Alright, really? Game? Please. No, in the door. Thank you. Right there. Alright, there we go. Well, the Discord server, if you decide to rejoin, has changed a lot. I've recently revamped it in a couple of months ago. So it is completely different. Just when you join it, be sure to read the rules and such, accept them, yada yada yada. And then you'll get access to the rest of the server. Bum 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 bum. I don't think this is going to end up as being as grand as I think it's going to be, but we're going to try. And I will be darned if I do not use every explosive that this game gives me. I don't think that invite's expired. You might have been banned at some point? I don't know. I have a log that just showed up. Well, you might be in luck. There is actually a goal in the Discord server for another Minecraft server. I haven't checked on it recently, like how many checks it's gotten from people, but the goal is 100. That 100 people actually want to have the server. And it will depend on whether or not people want it modded or non-modded, and the favor right now is modded. And I've gone as far as actually creating a mod pack that I did record an episode on, but I might end up redoing that series just because I haven't touched the video in ages, and I don't know how well it actually kind of turned out, so we're just going to try and shove these explosive in various amounts of different spaces. If I can even make it up the stairs here. Gotta make sure the lamp gets an explosive. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, you know what? No more explosives upstairs. Just put them all downstairs. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Other than Sheridan. Well, Sheridan is still around. Alright, so 1 and a 2 and a 3. Awesome. That worked really, really well. Oh, there it goes. Well, it's on fire, so that's something. Use my extinguisher to put out fires. No, I wanted the fire. Burn, baby, burn. Sheridan did leave for a while, but he eventually came back. I always kept in touch with him. There's no reason to really talk about any of that shenanigans anymore. The modded Minecraft vote right now is it's 50 for vanilla Minecraft Java Edition, 30 for Bedrock, and 80 for modded. So there's still a ways to go. Alright, I really hope that this house falls over. Oh, I might have to get rid of the brick somehow. I might actually need to get the, what you call it, excavator. Is there anything in the shed while we're at it? No. Can I move? Just tear down the walls of the shed. Here, come on. Nyeh. Oh, something else exploded. Bad shed. There we go. Now we're talking business. Yeah, you may have been banned in the past. I don't remember. That or that Discord invite's invalid, but I don't think it is. I think it's the only one I have active. This house is not falling over. It's well and burned, though, that's for sure. And the chimney did take a hit. I gotta say, this game still runs really amazing considering everything that's going on with this right now. Oh, we actually might be lucky and it'll burn through the connections left on the chimney. Or we can be unfortunate and there's one freaking pixel left that will refuse not to be destroyed. Oh. My pyro plan was foolproof. I don't know if I would call that this low poly, technically. Because all things considered, it's not actually low poly. It's very high polyed. Alright, how do I do this? Oh, okay. Beep beep. Oh. Really? That didn't do it? Die. I will eat you. Mission complete. Okay. Well, there's still part of a house here. Alright, good enough. Escape. Yeah, well, that sheer amount of squares actually adds up to poly more than you think. Oh, wake me up. Wasn't this supposed to be an elevator? Downstairs. Oh, wait, I think everything that we do... Oh, yeah, look at that. Our house is on the news. You must go. Alright, Phoenix, enjoy your night. Wait, we did that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, leak chemicals. Okay, cool. So I think we have to acquire computers here? Alright, tab to toggle map objects. Or objectives, sorry. So what is this? Computer. Pick up 3 computers at the site for fire alarm. Large fires will trigger the alarm. Oh, okay. So no burning things down, but that's okay, because most of the places I think is made of brick. Alright, so one there, and one there. Okay, cool. Should be pretty simple. Man, how nice of them to just leave everything out and about. Oh, door's locked? That's rude. It's not gonna stop me. Alright, let's see. What kind of trouble can we get into? Ooh, explosives. I'll keep an eye on those later. Those window breaks. Bum 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 bum. And I say, what window? Lol. Alright, we have access to the roof. Can I break the roof? I can. Save my progress. Nah. Whoops. Okay, that's too much of the breaking of the roof. Ooh, hello. Valuables. Don't mind if I do. What is this? Oh, I think that's the antenna. Okay. Well, it's knocked over. Anyway, surprise! Valuable. We need all the money. Oh, I think that means that we're just gonna have to rob everything here. Paper jam. This is the office we need. Alright. Okay. No alarm. Can I steal the vending machine? Oh. Hidden cash worth. Alright. No toilets. Nope. Now I gotta wreck the place just to make sure there's no other additional hidden valuables. Nope. 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 No more happiness. Alright, didn't look like there's anything in there. Alright. This one's done. Oh, can't get out the front door, of course. I love how their security was, oh, hey, let's just, put bars in the windows. Because that's clearly stopped me. Alright, next building. Well, that looks valuable. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hello. Can I get that to open again? Oh, perfect. Yoink. Nothing in that one. I can operate that. Oops, that was a bit of a heavy box. Oh, wait. I think I need to get in there. Yeah, something tells me I need to get in here. Can I open the door? Nope. I can bust a hole through this floor. Well, there's my target. Nothing's just gonna stop me from breaking everything that's supporting it. Really? Thank you. You didn't have anything else valuable in this, did you? Lol. I don't think there's... Oh. I bet you that's something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ah. No more valuables for you. I thought I saw something more valuable. Okay. Moving on. Just doing a quick safety check here. Everything seems to check out. All right. Last one I think is, oh yeah, right in front of us. Okay, cool. I'm gonna rod the place a little bit more, just to make sure we get everything. Huh. Okay, bottle of alcohol. That's always good. That's a propane tank at the back of the factory we just destroyed. Ooh, what's this? Hello. Knock knock. Anybody home? Guess not. Oh, that's garbage. Let me out of... Alright, we have gotten officially sidetracked, that's for sure. But... I don't care. Up and yeet. Yeah, just what I thought. Perfectly floats. I thought that would have been a door we could have moved. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, crap. There's still places for me to explore. Not that I expect to find anything valuable in a power station, but you never know. One can only hope that somebody hid their candy bars up here. Ah, let's see. What did I tell you? Not a candy bar. A laser pointer. It looks like for $140. I will take it. All right, can we get back to where we need to from here? No. Well, other than obviously swimming, which I know we can do. And apparently there is no sprint button. All right, what do we have over here? Nothing at all. Wonderful. Valuables? Anybody? Bobber? Basket. Basket does not float. I'm greatly disappointed, actually. Anyway, back to the task at hand. Yep, come on. Fine, I'll walk through the front gate. I'm knocking over your watchtower first. Yeah, you didn't need that. That's what I thought. Alright. Locked door. As if that was going to stop me. Knock, knock. Money under the couch. And couch out the window. Never mind. That's an effective door. Alright. One last little building to check. And I think we're good. Alright, I would call that a mission success. to escape. Continue. Breaking news. The irony. Oh no, a break-in, I leak chemicals. Wonder who that was. Not me, totally. Not at all. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Bulls. Am I not gonna upgrade? Alright, fine. Go back to leak chemicals. Play mission. Alright. Back here again. Let's see. So, wired alarm boxes. Yikes. A fire alarm. Breaking an alarm box or wire will trigger the alarms. Okay. So we got 3 different places. And my escape vehicle. Yeah, piss on your signs. Well, looks like we gotta find a new way in. Not that that's gonna be an issue, because there's water here. So let's just wander our way over here. Get out of my way, tree. Alright, I think we can get up here. Okay, cool. Oh, look, tools. Lol. Alright, so explosives there. Sold them last time. And here's our target. So I'm thinking that we might have to set up a shortcut here. Can I get on this pole here? Well, I guess I could if I blew a hole in the wall. That would be effective. Just gotta figure out where that hole would be. Ow. That was not it. Well, might as well break the window while we're here. I don't think that hole's gonna be where I think it is. No, it's in the middle of the room. Okay. I have another idea, though. Which requires the movement of a few things. Not you. You're not important. Or you. In fact, let's just close this up. Thank you. Smash this a little bit. God, why is this tree so thick? You know what? That's a mood. There we go. Screw you, tiny blocks. Crap. I'm back up there. Hey, who opened my tailgate? Close. That's fine. It's open again. And charge. Alright, trying to get this sink a little lower. Ah, get out of my face. I think that was effective. It's moving, though. That's not helpful. Stop that. Oh, crap. Fine. Ugh, this hasn't worked as I thought it would. Alright, gonna need a new plan. Let's try and get up on this tower for giggles. Oh, there's one of our devices. That's just gonna go over there. Weep. Okay, don't know what leaked, but it's not my problem. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Alright. So that's a nice access. I can jump from this roof to that one. Where is my first... Oh, it's in the corner of this building. Okay. Potentially. Or allegedly, I guess, in our case, since we're a criminal. Ah. Jump out of window 1. Run across here. La-di-da-da. In here. No, maybe I don't want to go out that way. Maybe I want to go out this way. No. Maybe I want to blow up this wall. Alright, in the corner with you. Alright, where is my friend, the explosive? Nope. Might have to carry explosives in from another room, which I think... Ah! Found him. Oh, okay. Easy. Almost just blew ourselves up. So grab this guy. And I want to get to the second floor over there. Alright. And 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Although I could technically just parkour the whole thing. That's actually pretty doable. That's actually really doable. We don't worry about blowing up the wall. Just getting some of this other crap out of the way. Gosh, whoever's littering all over the place, I really wish they'd stop. Nice little run across. Break a window. But in all that excitement, I also need to plan an escape. So maybe do this in reverse. Can I do that? If I wasn't a failure at parkouring, sure. I think I might want a small box. What was that about? Sounded like something fell. This might work. If I don't break it. Yeah. Bop, beep. Over here. Perfect. Grab that. Go from there. Can't get up there. Did I not make that edge, really? I feel like I'd be able to do that. Excuse you. Oh, I just have to, like, be patient for all of 1 second to just grab the crate and go. Okay. And then that should just be... That should be a pretty easy run. Alright. A vehicle to crush a thing or two. That ought to do. Alright, let's not rip up all the pavement. Alright, we didn't need that. Bum 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 bum. Alright, excuse me, I have a slight concern about your gate here. More concerned about it being in my way, so I'm just gonna fix that. I don't want this as my escape vehicle, I don't think. Is there something faster? That's definitely not it, but this ought to do. Is there something in this garage, maybe? It is closed. Peep in the window. Kind of feel like breaking in just for giggles. I'm sure they won't mind. Ramming speed. Da 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 da. Nailed it. Alright. And nothing worthwhile, it looks like. Oh, no, I take that back. There's goodies in here. Valuables. Man, we're racking up some cash. Alright, nothing else worthwhile in here. That's okay. Just park this out of the way. Grab this bad boy. Preferably undamaged. Oh, crap, there's an excavator. Alright, hold on. Oh, thank you. You know, you didn't need this, right? No, didn't think so. Cool. Show your new, river ornament. That makes sense. Who doesn't like free hanging cables? Okay, so go from that, and then we just back this up. Expect this to kind of just be our spot to exit from. There we go. And I think we're good to go, so let's go steal stuff. Where's the start point? Oh, I wanted to start from in there. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just remembered there's one last little bit of touch that I wanted to add. Yeet. Established 1922, you say? Well, you suck. Perfect. Alright, let's go do this thing. And hitting my save button. And go. Ooh, over jumping. Nice casual walk across here. Steal that. Yoink. Up here. Into the window. Yoink that too. Perfect. Oh, I forgot about the replays. Lol. Pro moves right there. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, kind of went to a more casual playthrough this time. Just because I don't feel like being sweaty for this game. Anyway. There we be. Time to continue. Yeah, amateur? You're an amateur. Just give me my new tools. What is this? Blowtorch. Oh, say no more. I can upgrade my blowtorch too? Ooh, don't tell me these things. Blowtorch. Well, yes, I want to upgrade it. How much money I have? 1,400? Sold. Okay, need coffee. Good for you. Oh, alright, new area. Let's try it out. West Point Marina. Play mission. Oh, okay. BT. Now reads butt. It needs another T. Gotta have a little fun. Alright. New area, new places to steal. I didn't even look at what we're doing. What are we doing? Da -da 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 -da. Office safe, outermost cabin. Okay, so he wants to add a new yacht, demolish a cabin, destroy proof of ownership by dumping the safes in the ocean. Oh, okay. So, safe in ocean. Boom, boom. What is this? Same level. Oh, that's my escape vehicle. Okay. Alright, so warehouse safe. Office cabin. Gotta destroy that, and then office safe. What if I want the money? Does anybody ever think about that? Alright, well, looks like we're dealing with an industrial area here. What's the button? Raise bridge. Ooh. I might have some fun with that. Alright, gates. Let me in. Nice security. Lol. These don't have a button, anything? Like, I can't move this? I guess to be fair, I could always just break it. Ooh. Well, hello. A forklift, say no more. Alright, well, we're just gonna cruise around in this. See what else we got in here. Oh, so you open, but the others? Nah. I see how it is. Oh, the big boat. Alright, will this open? No. There's a small forklift, too. Okay. So we got some tools. Do I have to break you? Oh, no. I just physically just have to open you. Okay. Well, I want the forklift. Give me this. Also, I don't know how anybody managed to park a forklift like that. Oh, there's another one inside. Okay, cool. We got plenty of tools. Alright, we're gonna keep walking around. I want to look for goodies, because we need the monies. We always need the monies. What is this? What do you say? Leak chemicals. Really? We're gonna fix that. lots of vehicles here. Alright, I'm assuming this is where the safe would be. Lots of little cabinets, drawers. Really? Can't open the fridge? How dare you? Can I grab any of this? Alright, well, if nobody can have food, then screw this place. What in the world even is in here? Holy crap. Doesn't look like anything valuable. But there is an office. Oh, is this it? No. Okay, you're heavy. Can't really drag you. But I have an idea. I want to check the other room first. Hello? Anything valuable? No? Shame. Alright, stinking door, get out of my way. I'm trying to think here. That should be just relatively easy. Just roll that over here. Yoink. While we're at it. And overboard. Oh, hello. Electric sander just laying around. Okay, awesome. This doesn't want to move anymore. Ah, fine. It's out of the way enough. Alright, what do we got in here? Let me in. Can I use the... Oh, I can. Ha ha. Bye-bye to your crap. Actually, let me think about this. I would have to turn around again, so... Let me first... Let's grab the forklift. I want to get that boat out of here. Oops. While we're at it, might as well clean up a few other things. There we go. Alright, well that works. Oops, sorry. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. Okay, well, that's about as effective as I expected it to be. I'll just leave this over here for a moment. Get out of my way. Oops. I'm very early in the game. Don't worry. Just having some casual fun. Yes, indeed, though. Alright, I'm just gonna park that there. Come on. Let me in. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna drop one side first. Hey. Thank you. Well, I guess that works. Maybe not. Yeah, we're very, very early in. Can I just drag you a little bit here? Come on. Beep, beep. Just lower, just ever so slightly, please. That works better. I also may or may not have just realized that I parked in here the wrong way. Alright, we're just gonna take this with us. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there's a gate in our way. How unfortunate. Oh, you open. Funny. Anyway, got one safe. That apparently has its own physics to it. Alright, house. Well, I guess as you guys can imagine, there might not be much of a house after this. But who's to stop me? Hello. Enjoy your night, Autistic Gamer. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, well that's valuable. Swordfish. Vacuum cleaner. No toilets. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's because Discord doesn't have a delay. I'm lost inside this house already. Upstairs. I thought the safe was in here. Was the safe not in here? Oh, it is. It's like right in front of me, apparently. Oh, it's just as big as the other one. Okay. Why couldn't I just steal the saves? Like, how hard would that have been, honestly? Like, I got the other one in the freaking truck. Clearly, we could use the money. Just poke my head up in the ceiling and see if there's anything hiding in here. I don't see anything. Alright, what's down here? Oh, hello. Okay, well, we know where the safe is. So, let's see how safe it really is. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Where was it exactly? You know, if I'm like right under it, I should be able to see it, right? Oh, hello. Anti-Q pirate sword. Don't mind if I do. Where? Alright. Safe. There you are. Just punch a hole right inside the building, why don't we? Alright. I think I'm gonna get something different here. Choo. Boom is a very accurate description. Though we actually haven't really done too much boom here. This is what I want. No. I do not have a boom item yet. Literally been playing this for like the last hour. From the beginning. Do I have a horn? I don't have a horn button. Can I just like swing the hook and grab it? This should be possible, right? I think I grabbed something. Nope, never mind. Didn't grab anything. That hooked onto something. Aha! We got it. Hey, okay, let's not get ourselves tangled here. Come on. Nailed it. Just destroy the cab. Alright, hold on. Perfect. Alright, that's part of the mission. So we're going to leave this to the side here for the minute. And then the last thing I think we need to do is destroy some cabin. Oh, yeah. Okay. That shouldn't be hard at all. And I have another idea. So let's go take this over. And you all better stay in that. Just casually drive this huge dump on a wooden dock. I'm sure nothing at all is going to go wrong from this. Nothing at all. Just casually go here. Whee! Oh, okay. Wow, wooden supports? Who knew? Oh. I guess we should grab some valuables as it sinks. I think there really was only the one. I'd call that success. I don't want to blow up the bridge. It's fine. Oh, there's a fire alert? Oh, that's no fun. I just want to watch the world burn. Hey. Said stop that. Alright, fine. What does it take to sink you? It's almost there. Nom 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 nom. Ah, I want to sink the house. Oh, come on. Fine. We're gonna ram it with a boat. There's only one boat to ram it with. Can I just, like... Yeah, okay, cool. Valuable? MP3 player. Wow. How old is this game? Pretty sure MP3 players are, like, worth, I don't know, $5? Oh, wow. Show up in a vehicle? Automatic access. Who knew? Okay. I can get in this, right? There's no reason I shouldn't be able to get into this boat if I can get up on the freaking... Thank you. Nope. Ah! Grr. Aha. I'm a master parkour person. Yeah! Dun, 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 dun. Got it. Alright, what do we got here? Water below deck? Awesome. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, a bridge. Is the bridge destructible or am I destructible? Because it looks like the bridge cut me in half. Okay, not to worry, we're still driving half a boat. That now looks like a shark. Well, I guess that's fair, because we're gonna nom nom this house. So just mild turn here. Might just have to back up here a little bit. Oh, actually, no, it's right in front of us. There's just another boat in our way. Oh well. What can you do? Excuse me. Wow. Just needed to nudge it. Okay, well. This is fine. Vehicle condition, 0. Nothing at all happened. Alright, well, we got everything done, so loot the place. Or burn it down. Smile. What is all this? Why does this not look friendly? Are they supposed to get jaws now? Yes. I really just want to burn the place down. Creaky door. Just... Oh wait, that's a fire extinguisher. That's okay. There you go. Perfect. Let's just casually run to our car. Nothing at all wrong. Just a smile little touch here. Oh no, fire alert. Nothing at all wrong. Maybe I should have let it burn a little bit more. Smile. Oh, it's raining. Just, yeah, there we go. Good enough. Perfect. Ooh, furnace. Looks like we're doing some renovations. Alright, new message. New equipment. Shotgun. There's a secret in the furnace? I can't get in it. Can I? Crouch. How dare you? Oh. Hello. A banana. Why is a banana worth $600? You know what? Sometimes it's just better not to ask. Can I not get out of here now? Hardcore the thing? Oh. That's... okay. That works, I guess. The ghost cabin. Really? Ugh. Tools. Shotgun. Damage. Yes, I just spent all my money. I do not care. Classic cars. Now I'm broke. Yes. Alright, what's this one about? Okay. Get the 2 classic cars for Gordon. Drive them to the marked areas at the back of the truck. If possible, also pick up spare parts and vehicle registration documents. Oh, okay. Is that all? Okay, 1 car there. I think I remember this. Alright, so let's get documents first. Butts. Gotta leave a little happiness around. I mean, you are a vandal. Alright, import Important documents. Oh, attached to an alarm, are we? Okay, that's good to know. Let's go see if there's anything not attached to an alarm. Gotta go to the other side. Alright, I forgot. I actually have to physically open this one. Excuse me. Oh, look, they still let us right on in. How nice of them. Well, this is a car attached to a car. So clearly I can just move this. So let's start with that. Just need to pick a few things out of the way. Let's park that there. And we should be good. Think I can weasel my way out of this. Alright, how did these guys even park this thing in here? Perfect. Alright, so just leave this here. Perfect. Alright, now I want to go after the boat. Bible. There we are. And here we are here. Alright, I don't see a problem with this. Trying not to damage the boat as much as possible. Except for the fact that this thing takes like 80 points to make a turn. Bum 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 bum. That's fine. Perfectly fine. I see nothing wrong. I feel like I could actually potentially drag this whole unit. And I feel like I should be able to do that. It wastes time. It sounds like you lack belief. Hmm. If I could just move the boat closer. Although for once, excuse you. For once I'm actually gonna quick save here. That was a very bad idea. uh... Well, we quick saved, so might as well just try and keep going here. Alright, quick, get in the crane. I'm committed to this idea, so I'm gonna try it. Perfect. Now up and over. Absolutely nothing to worry about. See? I just gotta turn the thing around. Oops. Okay. Oh, nobody wanted that tree or anything. Alright, I'm gonna try and grab this by the corner. Perfect. Yeah. See? Nothing to worry about. And we don't even need the stinking boat anymore. Crate onshore, perfectly untouched. Save. Alright, as for this thing, we can just drift it off to the abyss. Actually, let's just crash it into something. Make it fun. Beep, beep. That's all to do. Yeah, perfect. Abandoned ship. Okay. So last two objectives are the files. So I'm thinking go from one to the other to the other. All via boat, I think, is what we want to do. Subnautica. I have Subnautica. I don't think too many people have voted on me playing it, though. Although, to be fair, I don't think too many people voted on this either. Excuse you. Thank you. Oh, right. You don't have a body when operating a vehicle. You just are the vehicle. Yeah, I've played very little of Subnautica, so I get the general gist of it. I just haven't, like, invested in much time in playing it. I don't know. If people want to see more games, then we can do that. That's why I have the games list up there. Really? Thank you. Alright, files. Oh. Anything in the dumpster? Smile? Nope, not that one. That one's fragile. Uh-huh. Anyway. Back up here. The files were over here, right? Yeah, I'm looking right at them, I think. It's a toolkit, it looks like. Alright, well, nothing too special over here. Just cut a giant wall. Perfect. It's a good 18 with a check mark. You mean Subnautica has 18 check marks, or that there's 18 games with check marks? Because I think almost all of them have check marks. I have done Satisfactory on stream, and I actually did find some recordings of that, but I might have to do another playthrough of that. Although if I do Satisfactory, I'm sure Sheridan's going to want to join. But right now he's fighting his ISP to be able to call on Discord, so that's probably going to have to wait. 18 check marks. For Subnautica? Hold on, I gotta check this. Pun intended. Games list. Games list. Subnautica. Oh, yeah, 18. Alright. Farming Simulator with 23. Oh boy. Train Sim World 2 I haven't touched yet either. Oh, this has 20. Oh, okay. Well, we'll upload this to YouTube then. 27 for Satisfactory. Cool. I'll have to look through this. 40 people still wanting RO, which is not going to happen at this point. Yeah. Okay, sorry, getting distracted here. While I'm at it, I'm also check a few things. There we go. Farming sim is an odd specimen. That's encouraging. I have heard before, I think that you can set up dedicated servers for farming sim. Which I don't know if that means that things grow in real time. Which would be a little ridiculous if it did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can set up dedicated servers for Farming Simulator. Alright, so we have to come across here, but also make it up here. What can I use as a ramp? Farming sim shenanigans. Crap. I want to use the crane, but the crane is in there, and I'm not moving these boxes, so I guess that's out of the question. Oh. Can I climb on this? I don't think I can really climb on this. Not, like, effectively. Let's have a look around, I guess. There's a wooden crate out here. Oh, this is actually pretty easy to move around. I don't think this will be enough. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe. Because we can kind of just step on the bushes and then go from there? Alright, really? I'm glad to know that you're passionate about this idea, Crate. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Away with you, away with you, away with you. Bye-bye. Alright, so last thing is to just move things around, I guess? I want to move this boat. I think this is a speedboat. Or at least it looks like one. Oh, yes, okay. The turning when... Turning on this is... not great. I don't know if I want to use this. We can try this. I don't think it's going to be helpful. Guess I wanted in the other lane. Alright, that works. Alright, all in all, I think we're ready for this. You know what then? Maybe I'll put like a little post in Discord about seeing what other people want to see. Type deal. Ah. Okay, game. Please. Eat. So just leave the, oh, okay. That small panic attack there. Save. Just gently. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, right. I may have increased the time a little bit. Well, I'm still trying this as fast as possible, and this is off to a great start. Yoink. Oh yeah, this boat is absolutely terrible. Abandon ship. R1. R2. Escape. Yeah, I might try something out again. Like I said, I didn't get very far with it, so. I do love the replays in this. Oh, hey, by the way, for speaking of content, prior to this stream, I had recorded Loco episode 5. Which is why we have new screenshots in Discord from that game. For me. Smiley crate. Did I go to the Aurora in the sub yet? I don't think so, no. Alright, continue. Alright, back home in the cornfield, apparently. I think it's time for some shenanigans. I see a train car. Hey, stay open. And we do have a crane here. Oh, I can open just the whole door. Perfect. Well, you all know what this means. Move that aside. Move you aside. Move you aside. Just wiggle that over there. Alright, ignoring that for now. Don't have enough cash. Okay. Alright, we have new missions, but I don't think we're going to get into that. Right now, I want to mess with something. Because we haven't really explored here. Oh, we have another train car here. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Don't get into the wheels. Apparently, we're also in Europe. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yellow on yellow. Hello. Welcome on in, Simon. I'm just gonna roll this over here. Oh, can I get on the track with this? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Oh, easy. Easy. Alright, I don't know how well this is gonna hold me. It looks like our wheels kind of line up here, though, so we're gonna try and keep ourselves on here. And pray that the bridge doesn't break on us, which it already is. Ah, weak. I wanted to play with a choo-choo car. How dare you? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe recoverable? Yeah. Come on, believe. Believe, I tell you. Alright, fine. I just wanted to pull it out. Wait, can I just quick load this? Restart. Yeah, I don't want to get in it, though. I just want to pull it back into our house. I want a choo-choo car. That's the whole point. I don't want to break the choo-choo car. I want to keep the choo-choo car. I mean, we have one, but it's not on rails. Alright, I think I'm gonna quick save real quick. We're just gonna attempt this. It's like pixel perfect driving right now. Nope, come on. I like shimmy myself back and forth over the rails. Alright, we made it across. And we have the choo-choo car. Please just roll all the way. Roll all the way. Roll all the way. Choo-choo car! Quick, move everything else out of the way. It's still coming, right? Oh yeah, it's still moving. No, it stopped moving. How dare you? I don't think I can push it on foot. I'm gonna push it from reverse here, though. Oh, okay. Not what I wanted. If I just lightly tap it. Alright, even lightly tapping it, it's breaking it. No, come on. That's not gonna work as planned. Okay. Oh, good, and our crane's basically stuck. Alright, let's just do this then. Yep, we didn't need that. You'll be annoyed if I don't get this choo-choo card to my house. Love my gameplay? Good. Subscribe, smile. Just kidding, you don't have to do that. Just glad you're enjoying it. My choo-choo car. Okay. We may have slightly lifted it off the rails. Okay, panicking. Yep, right into the office. It's fine. Oh, really? Alright. That's not acceptable. My choo-choo car. Now it's not coming at all. No, I want the choo-choo car. Oh, okay. Yep, this is fine. My choo-choo car. Roll with me. No, don't flip over. That's not allowed. Alright, you know what? We didn't need that. It's fine. Just keep going. As long as the car makes it into the house, I'm happy. Yep. Uh-huh. Perfectly fine. See? No harm, no foul. And I'm on the roof. Alright, cool. We got the car in the house. Let's just go around here. Oh, we got another car. What's this? This looks like just a gondola, sort of. Hey. Ta-da. Can I open this? No. How dare you. It's a brake van? That's okay. We have a no toilet policy, actually, in this game. So I'm just going to have to move this real quick. Just go like that. All right. Perfect. No toilet. Thank you. We didn't need it anyway. All right. Let's go check out what was behind that train car. Exactly. Yep. Very underwhelming. All right. Well, that's that's unfortunate. Well, anyway, I think that's probably where we're gonna have to call it for this stream shenanigans. This is gonna be up on YouTube. But we do have ourselves a choo-choo car, so I'm gonna do the nice secure thing and just close the doors. Actually, this is Okay, well, that door may have gotten stuck, and we all agree that it was not my fault. Perfect. Well, with that said, guys, got ourselves a choo-choo car, blew up and broke some things. And I think we're going to be calling it quits. So, for everybody that just joined throughout the stream, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I will have this up on YouTube probably shortly-ish. We'll see. But yeah, so until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please enjoy.